Listed below are the gold prices per gram over a 5-day period. List the gold prices from least to greatest. So when I look at these, the first thing I want to look at are the numbers in the tens and the ones place. That's going to help me kind of separate these into two categories. I see some numbers start with 36, some numbers start with 35. So the three numbers that start with 35, those have to be the three least numbers. So those are going to be the first three numbers of my list. I don't know in which order, but I know that those are going to come as numbers 1, 2, and 3 in my list. Because obviously the two numbers that start with 36 are going to be the two highest numbers. Okay, so now that I've determined that those three numbers all start with a 35, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write them out, and we're going to compare some more of their place values. So I have 35.58, I have 35.06, and I have 35.48. So I'm going to look at these place values here. Okay, these are the same, these are the same. So those don't help me determine which one's smaller or greater. But then I go and I look in the tenths place and I see that I have three different digits. So that's going to help me start to determine which one is the smallest of these three numbers. So the number with the smallest number in the tenths place is going to be the smallest of the three numbers. Well, right here, 35.06 has a 0 in the tenths place. So I'm going to put my final answer, I'm going to start listing it down here. 35.06 is going to be the first number if I list them in order from least to greatest. All right, I'm done with that one. Let's keep looking in the tenths place. I have a 5 and I have a 4. Well, 4 is obviously smaller than 5. So my next number is going to be 35.48. And now that I'm done with that one, 35.58 is going to be the next number in my list. Okay, so I'm done with those. Let's get rid of those. And now let's focus on those other two numbers, the ones that begin with 36. So the 36.39 and the 36.77. So I'm going to write those down as well. So 36.39 and 36.77. And I'm going to do the same thing I did before. These 3's are the same, these 6's are the same. I want to get the first place value where I actually have different numbers. So in the tenths place is where I'm starting to see some different numbers. Now here, that 3 is smaller than 7, so the 36.39 is the next number in my list. And now that I'm done with that, this 36.77 is the last number in my list as I'm listing these numbers from least to greatest. So that is my final answer.